There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Florida Gators, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Gators will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Alabama's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
29 Philly.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Throwing right. He makes a catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run.
Running free. Slippery slide. Find his way. Ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
One of the the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback. Wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida's offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Going up top again. Quickly complete. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season. And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Escapes the sack. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Get it out on the screen. Inside the 30. Lots of running room. Grabs a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And the Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They believe they can run right here. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back?
Looking for the end zone. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to pound it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And as they come to the line of scrimmage here, you can take the lead with the field goal, but a touchdown here gives you extra cushion. They come to the line of scrimmage full of guts, passing on the field goal attempt that would give them the lead and going for the touchdown on fourth down. Off play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. The Crimson Tide been deep in their own end trying to find a little breathing room. Caught behind the line. It's Hale. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Edwards.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. They'll line up for a second down play. It's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Off the play fake. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Brown has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about
turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
The Gators will snap it on first and 10. Hand off from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
And the Gators line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. And make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He'll run it again. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps away to find some room. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Oh, they're after him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to buy time. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Gators will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Keep it on the ground. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Look at the big fella doing work in the secondary. The big tight end catching the ball, and he's just shooing these little DBs. Get off him.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to go up top. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Florida.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker U, anything is possible. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to USC. We'll circle back if anything big happens in a 1 versus 2 matchup you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Using the quick game. Gets away from White, he's got space. Wide open, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Running back searching for a hole. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Livingston. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. To the ground to try to move the chains. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what...
There he goes! We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Gators! And that one will give him the lead. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Finds the tight end. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
College football becomes more and more every year, more nickel, more dime packages, more speed on the field. So no matter what you do, I got a guy that can go chase down your quarterback in any situation, and you can see it right there. DB came flying in there, gets the first sack of the game.
Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hale. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll try the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Daniels. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Bears the pressure. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground.
He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that.
The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He's got it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 40, there he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. Final play of the quarter coming. Wants to throw on first down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida! A Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all, just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Finds his target down the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Barney. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quickly complete.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hale. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Snagged out of the air. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Montgomery. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Gators. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Got the quick pass.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're quick out. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the floor.
He's loose. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Looking to throw. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete downfield. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.